Welcome to Real Women, Real Issues. I'm Ardelle Bradley, and with me this morning, we're going to talk a little bit about being beautiful, standing poised, representing your state, and no one can do that better this year than Da-Stanza Murphy. She is Ms. Michigan, United States of 2015. Welcome.
Thank you for having me
You're
today.
a beautiful, beautiful woman.
Thank you.
And I know a lot of young ladies look up to you. They're hopefully watching this show, and they want to find out, how did you get to be Miss Michigan?
Well, I was able to be Miss Michigan. I competed in the Miss Michigan United States pageant of 2015. And what that entailed was actually going to the pageant, filling out an application, and I competed with 20 other beautifully bright, talented young women.
Wow.
Just portions of that were an onstage question. We had a 10 to 15 minute personal interview with a panel of judges with just questions talking about myself as well as my platform, which is my community service-based portion of the pageant. And then, of course, the most exciting and fun portion of the pageant is actually getting on stage, being under those lights, and just showcasing your presentational skills.
Now, where does the pageant take place?
The pageant this year was at Dart Auditorium in Lansing, Michigan. So it was right next to the Capitol, which was amazing. So just to kind of be in that environment. Auditorium was gorgeous, it was huge, and again, under those huge, amazing lights, it's fantastic. It's a great feeling.
Now, I'm sure you've done other pageants prior to this one. So how did you start? How did you get into the pageant industry?
Well, my mother, I'm a product of my mother, and she started doing that when she was younger. We've always been really, really heavy family in performing arts, hence my name, Da-Stanza, which is a phrase or a song, a phrase or a poem and a song, which is really nice because I am, musically inclined, which is good. My mom, she's very, very always been active into performing arts, and she started off that way. And of course, she kind of, as I got older, is this something you want to do? Of course it is. So,
of course,
I'm a product of my mom, and thank goodness for her because it did open my eyes to see this great, great sisterhood, which is pageantry.
Absolutely. Now, when is the pageant where you represent us?
So I will be going to nationals in Washington, D.C. in in June of this year, June 30th, and I'll be going with all the states and making some great friends and some great memories, hopefully.
Wow, I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will. Now, when you started out doing pageants, like when you interviewed or you got into the Michigan pageant, the competition, is there anything specific you have to have? Or are there any, things you must do, things you can't do, things you should have done?
Well, the most important thing and what the Miss United States pageant is based on is community service. So it's something from the very beginning that you have to look into, which is what do you want your community service and your platform to be?
And what is yours?
Mine is, funny you ask, it's image inspiration through education, which specifically I'm going to promote with my year of service, mentoring a younger me. So I want to go into specifically middle schools and talk to some young, beautiful, amazing teenage girls in the 6th, 7th, 8th grade range, just about what inspires you, what is inner beauty, why is it important, and just really represent confidence and self-confidence.
And being a African-American, a black woman, and I work in the school system also, and knowing some of our young black girls, they do lack a lot of self-confidence. I mean, they see the media, what is portrayed as beautiful, what is pretty, who's the best actress, who's out there, and that would be wonderful. That would be great. I mean, I think that's an awesome platform, and obviously that's hence why you're here.
Yes.
Now, when you go to represent us, do you determine that also, as far as do you talk about your platform of your community service, or is it a whole different rule?
When I go to nationals?
Yes.
Absolutely, I will be, well, from now until nationals, that's what I need to be doing is promoting my platform. So when I get to nationals, I can just speak that much more highly of it and talk about my community and the things that I'm bringing to the table from my community.
Okay, we're going to be back and we're going to hear a lot more from Da-Stanza Murphy, but first we're going to go to Jungle Juice and hear all the benefits of juicing.
Jungle Juice Bar offers a wide range of fresh fruit and vegetable smoothie and raw juice blends made with 100% real juice. At Jungle Juice Bar, you can rest assured that there are no preservatives or additives included in our drinks. Enjoy our unique flavor combinations, along with gluten-free, vegan, and vegetarian options. In celebration of the jungles of the world and as part of our commitment to the environment, we have dedicated some of our drinks to the jungles by giving them names of those famous jungles. Each time someone orders a drink, we are reminded of the life given to us by the jungle. Stop by and enjoy a delicious juice or smoothie today. The Jungle Juice Bar is located on Charlevoix in Grosse Pointe Park.
When you're having a heart attack, this is how it feels to your heart. And if it happens at night or on the weekend, there's only one hospital team standing by on site to save you. Cardio Team 1, only at the DMC.
We're the Cronin Law Firm, bringing more to the table. When we sit down together, we share our expertise. You've got a legal problem, we know you need relief. Advice that you can trust, that's why people come to us. We're the Cronin Law Firm, bringing more to the table.
My friends, I want to introduce you to Samasco Financial. As attorneys, they worked hard to protect clients on a legal basis, only to watch many lose their money in the unpredictable and risky stock market. Samasco Financial has recognized the need for asset protection for our seniors and has introduced investment planning that will grow your nest egg without the risk of loss. To find out more about how Samasco Financial can protect your financial future, call 586-493-9989.
Groundbreaking, life-saving, history-making. The new DMC Heart Hospital, summer 2014. The beat goes on.
Real Women, Real Issues is brought to you by Mike's Fresh Market.
Welcome back to Real Women, Real Issues. I'm Ardelle Bradley, and today we're talking about being beautiful, representing our state, and who does a better job than Da-Stanza Murphy. I want to ask a question. When I was younger, growing up, and watched Miss America, Miss Michigan, all the pageants, it was always the swimsuit competition. Is that something that's still in the competition?
It definitely is a portion of the competition, but what I can say about it is, and what I try to communicate is specifically to younger generations that are coming into pageantry is, take it away that you have a swimsuit on, whether it be a two-piece or a one-piece, and take the educational piece of it. Learn the proper ways that you should be eating and you know, being healthy for your own body.
Be the best you.
Be the best you.
Okay.
Yes, forget about what other people are saying and doing, because it's just you that counts.
So for this year, you represent the state of Michigan. Hopefully you'll go to competition, and I know you're going to win. You'll represent the state.
Thank you.
But in the meantime, is this all you do, or do you have another job full-time?
I absolutely have a full-time job, and it is an amazing job. I am the Public Relations Coordinator for Detroit Public Schools.
Okay.
Yeah, so I work for the Office of Communications for DPS.
Absolutely. That's wonderful. You went to college, I'm assuming, and
Yes.
majored in communications?
I am a two-time graduate from
Okay.
Wayne State University. I have a BA in broadcast journalism, and I went right away back and received my master's in public relations and organizational communications.
Awesome. So you tie that into, obviously, your platform because you work with the schools.
Yep.
That's a wonderful way, an object so you can go through and talk to the young girls and have them to be self-identified as beautiful and
Yes.
maybe one day represent us.
Absolutely.
Now, as there's a young girl out there and she's watching us now, listening to you, what would you advise her?
I would advise her to be her biggest cheerleader, because there is nobody that can do a better job at that than yourself. You know yourself better than anybody else does. You know yourself internally. You know what makes you happy, what makes you healthy, and what makes you shine. So the best thing you can do for yourself is be your biggest cheerleader, and just to continue to go to the beat of your own drum.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you a question. I know they asked you guys a question when you were representing us and trying to go for Miss Michigan. Can you tell us what the question was and your response?
For my question when I was going for Miss Michigan, one of them, because they ask you quite a few within your personal interview as well as your onstage question, which is always a surprise. You just have to be ready and prepared as best you can.
On your toes.
But one of the questions that sticks out to me is they asked me, what is more important? Do you think that it is being liked, or you think it's being respected? Just questions like that you really have to think, and what works best for you. And of course, I answered, I think that's most important to be respected. Anybody can like you, you can like anybody else, but what's more important is what's happening when you're not around. How are people, what's your legacy that you're leaving behind somebody else? So I think respected, because that's something that you can set as a tone from the very beginning when you meet someone, and that tone carries as you're not around as well.
And that's interesting because working with youth and having children of my own, I've always told my children, because they'll come home, they don't like this teacher, they want me to get them out the class. You don't have to like them, but you do have to respect them.
Absolutely.
And so that's awesome. That's
Absolutely.
wonderful. So now, are you ready? What are you doing? I know you said you're going to start training now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna begin training. Well, I'm training now.
Okay.
I'm mentally training myself to get ready for this pageant.
Okay.
But I will be training with, the physical aspect of it as well as my speaking skills. And the biggest portion of training is getting and performing my platform. So getting into my schools, talking with my students, as well as eating healthy and making sure that I'm getting sleep and doing the best beauty regimen that works best for me. And
Well, you're doing a great job.
Thank you. I try. But yeah, so anything and everything that will get me as confident and as happy with the person I am and I know that I can be, so that I shine when I get to June when I'm in
That's
Washington,
wonderful.
D.C.
Well, thank you for coming, and I'm going to look forward to having you back once you become Miss USA.
Absolutely, and thank you for having me.
No problem. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Real Women, Real Issues.
Visit loverslane.com for the boutique store near you.
This is Arthur Bricker of Bricker Tunis Furs in West Bloomfield. We're back with the biggest fur clearance sale in our history. Save 40 to 70% off on women's and men's furs and shearlings. Choose from mink, sheared mink, sable, chinchilla, fox, beaver, and exquisite leathers and shearlings in the latest styles from Europe. Plus, our consignment boutique is full of gorgeous furs priced at a fraction of the original cost. No other furrier in Metro Detroit can match our quality, our selection, or our prices. Celebrating 98 years in business. Call today 248-855-9200.
Find your path to success at Wayne County Community College District. From high-tech facilities to experienced instructors to a range of programs that give you the skills you need for in-demand jobs. Everything you need to jumpstart a new career or advance your education is at a campus near you. And we're here to support you every step of the way. So why wait? Register today.
Welcome to Orchard Maple Family Dental in West Bloomfield.
I'm Dr. William Woodruff. I practiced dentistry in Metro Detroit for over 40 years, and now my son has joined the practice.
I'm proud to practice dentistry with my father. It's his second-generation family business, which now includes my wife.
Working with my father-in-law and husband is very gratifying. We truly care about our patients.
I was very pleased to see in our vacation pictures that I was smiling and my teeth looked great for the first time.
So many good reasons to come to Orchard Maple Family Dental. Saturday and evening appointments, same-day emergency appointments, Snap-on Smile.
It's been really fun here, and I wish I could come here more often.
New patients, just $85 for exam, x-ray, and cleaning. $100 credit on treatments over $250, easy payment plans, and special in-house financing. Orchard Maple Family Dental in West Bloomfield. Call now, 248-702-5822.
With the award-winning Woodhouse Day Spa in your backyard, why would you go anywhere else? Within minutes, feel relaxed, refreshed, and renewed. Handcrafted spa treatments will nourish your spirit and revive your senses and allow dreams to reawaken. Give the perfect gift this season, the Woodhouse Day Spa gift card. A luxury spa experience awaits you right in your neighborhood.
Visit loverslane.com for the boutique store near you.
Ardelle Bradley's hairstyle provided by Megan Mitchell Hair Salon in Ferndale.
Welcome back to Real Women, Real Issues. We are talking to Alicia Bell, who is the Vice Chair of the Wayne County Commission. She's going to give us some information on the county, what it's going through, how she got her job, and what we can look forward to in the future with Wayne County. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great and welcome.
Thank you so much.
My first question to you is, how did you get into politics?
Oh, wow. That's a wonderful question. My mother was a school board member for many years in the 80s, and then she went over to become a Wayne County Commissioner, and she was a commissioner through the 90s, and I was appointed by her in the year 2000.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then, but as life happens, I ran for that office in 2000. I lost.
Okay.
I ran again in 2002. I won, and I've been there ever since.
Good for you.
Thank you.
So, what do you actually do in your position?
The Wayne County Commission is the legislative branch of county government. So there are 15 of us representing all of Wayne County, and we make laws. Our biggest job, of course, would be the budget, to give a budget to the county every year, and to also approve all the contracts that the county engages in.
Now that leads me to my next question, the budget. How are the finances in Wayne County?
Unfortunately, not too well right now. We've had some high points throughout the decades, and we're unfortunately in a low part right now. We have about a $70 million deficit that we're trying to draw back on and get our books balanced. But it's doable, and we have a great new CEO, Mr. Warren Evans. So I'm looking forward to his leadership and his new ideas on how we can get our finances back to where they should be.
Now, you say 70 million, that sounds huge to me. Now, as a county, is that a huge number?
It is. I mean, you never want to be in a deficit situation. You don't want to have creditors and to owe people. So it is an issue that we have to work on because state law needs us to be in balance. So we just really have to figure out how we're going to increase revenues and or just decrease expenses. And that's what we're working on now.
With all the businesses moving into Detroit now, I know they're giving a lot of them tax breaks. Now, to me, it would seem you wouldn't do that. You know, Detroit is an area where people want to move, businesses want to come, they want to get the money. Why are we giving them tax breaks and we're in a deficit? Don't we need that money to get out of the red?
You're absolutely right. Many times government agencies give businesses tax breaks to draw them in because it's a competitive nature, if you will. If we don't do it, then maybe somewhere in Oakland County would, or a city in Macomb County might. So as an incentive to bring businesses here, oftentimes municipal governments give tax breaks. Now, the flip side of that is once the business comes here, you do have the property taxes or the income taxes, the personal taxes that the businesses will garner, which to offset those of tax breaks eventually.
Now, when do you get to that point where the level where you say, okay, like I hear it's 100% occupancy as far as living downtown in apartments. So when do you say, okay, enough is enough? Detroit is a thriving city. People want to move here. People want to work here. People want to live here. We don't need to give tax breaks. When do you get there? What's the point?
You know, in the city of Detroit, we're at about 650,000 residents, give or take, and we still have the infrastructure for 2 million as we were back in the 1950s. So I think we have a long way to go before we will stop giving incentives. And again, it's just a nature of the business community versus government entities. All states, all counties, and all cities give tax breaks to businesses. Now, how large those tax breaks are and how long they're going to go will be an issue. But I think we'll also give some type of initiative and incentive, but we'll continue to do that, but hopefully not at the rate that we're doing right now.
Now, how do we bring it down? Like you said, we're prepared for 2 million, but we only have 600,000. What are you doing to bring that 2 million closer to the 600,000?
You know, we really are incentivizing people to come. As you know, Mayor Duggan has a few programs in which he's trying to incentivize people to come move into the city with house breaks and property tax breaks. So I think the city is moving in a great direction. We need to make sure that all of our friends and family who have moved to Macomb County and Oakland County and out of the state come back to Wayne County, come back to Detroit, because as you know, there's been an exodus of people over the last few decades, and people go to where they feel comfortable, where they feel safe, where there's a thriving environment. So we want to make sure that the city and the county is a thriving environment to make people want to be here and to live here and to thrive here.
Okay. We'll be right back. But now we're going to hear the dermatology tip of the week from Dr. Shauna Ryder-Diggs.
We are beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can bring us down.
Hello, I'm Dr. Shauna Diggs with your skincare tip of the week. Today we're going to talk about facial peels. Here in our office we use glycolic acid for our facial peels, but there are many different types of acid that you can use. Basically these are light fruit acids that gently exfoliate the top layer of your skin. They're applied and you leave them on for several minutes. Then they're rinsed off, and over the next couple of days your skin may feel a little bit more dry, a little sandpaperish. Sometimes you can get light crusting in different areas, and then when everything peels off your skin is more smooth, with fewer freckles, fewer dark marks from acne, and overall a better complexion. So our glycolic acid peels are on the fairly strong level. We use free acids, 30%, 40%, 50%, all the way to 70%. So today we're using a 30% glycolic acid peel pad and applying it to the entire skin with a timer and we see how long we leave it on, usually for 3 to 5 minutes, but we actually watch your skin to decide how long to leave it on. Then we use a moisturizer. We give you some to take home with you because it really helps as that scaliness or exfoliation happens. It helps your skin look the most normal in that week after your peel. I'm Dr. Shauna Diggs, and this has been your skincare tip of the week.
To learn more about Cosmetic Derm and their revolutionary skincare products and services, please visit drshaunadiggs.com.
Mike's Fresh Market, Detroit's largest independent supermarket with the best prices, quality, and service. Enjoy our vast selection of fresh fruits and vegetables. Wide aisles lead you to our own in-house bakery and deli. Beef, pork, chicken, seafood, and much more. You can rest assured you will feed your family the freshest food in town. Whatever you need, you can find it here at Mike's Fresh Market. Mike's Fresh Market with 2 locations, Gratiot and 7 Mile and Livernois and 7 Mile. Better food, better prices. That's Mike's promise.
With the award-winning Woodhouse Day Spa in your backyard, why would you go anywhere else? Within minutes, feel relaxed, refreshed, and renewed. Handcrafted spa treatments will nourish your spirit and revive your senses and allow dreams to reawaken. Give the perfect gift this season, the Woodhouse Day Spa gift card. A luxury spa experience awaits you right in your neighborhood.
When you're having a heart attack, this is how it feels to your heart. And if it happens at night or on the weekend, there's only one hospital team standing by on site to save you. Cardio Team 1, only at the DMC.
Find your path to success at Wayne County Community College District. From high-tech facilities to experienced instructors to a range of programs that give you the skills you need for in-demand jobs. Everything you need to jumpstart a new career or advance your education is at a campus near you. And we're here to support you every step of the way. So why wait? Register today.
Welcome to Orchard Maple Family Dental in West Bloomfield.
Dentists here are professional, the staff is professional, they treat you right, they know what they're doing, in and out, it's what I needed.
The staff has been friendly and very helpful.
You do good work, you train your family, your son, your daughter-in-law to do good work. I am satisfied. I would say to anyone, this is the place to be.
New patients get $100 off any dental treatment over $250. Call 248-702-5822.
Here at Quicken Loans, we take special pride in servicing clients that serve our country.
My name is Marjorie Reyes. I'm a Chief Warrant Officer. I am very grateful and appreciative that Quicken Loans can offer service members VA loans. It was very important for me to be able to close and refinance my home quickly. I wanted to lower my mortgage payment. Quicken Loans guided me through every step of the process. The whole experience was amazing.
Serving those who serve us all. One more way, Quicken Loans is engineered to amaze.
The Detroit Seafood Market is a proud sponsor of Real Women, Real Issues.
Welcome back to Real Women, Real Issues. I have Alicia Bell with me today. She is the Vice Chair of the Wayne County Commission. We've been talking a bit about politics and finances and getting Detroit out of the red, but we're going to go a little light now. Okay. We're going to talk about your initiative with the prom dresses.
Yes.
So what exactly do you do? What is it called? When is it happening? What can we do to participate?
I love being a commissioner because, of course, we work on the legislative side of the House, but in the personal side of being a commissioner, I am afforded the opportunity to do things that give back to the community. And one of the things that I started about 8 years ago is called the Belle of the Ball prom dress event. And I give away prom dresses. This year, the event is going to be on April 18th at the Boys and Girls Club on Tireman between Greenfield and Southfield. It's a wonderful event. I have young ladies who come from all across that region. They come out and they can pick any dress they want. We have accessories, shoes, and it's really been a wonderful event.
So there's no prerequisite. We don't have to live in Wayne County. They don't have to be, any particular GPA or
No.
anything like that. Oh, that's
No,
awesome.
anyone who comes and they see a dress that they like, they can pick it, try it on, and if it's all that they dreamed of, they can take it home with them.
So how can we participate in that? How do we help?
Well, one, let women know that if they have dresses in their closet, and that's how it actually started. My mother and I were speaking about the dresses that we have in our closet that we know we're not going to wear again. So what can we do with those? We can donate them, and so we have many women who donate the dresses that they have. We have many bridal shops that donate new dresses. So it's a wonderful event. So any donations, we'll gladly accept those.
Okay.
And then spreading the word to high school young ladies, charter school, any young lady who's on the way to their prom.
Now, where do you go to donate?
They can donate at the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay.
Or they can call my office and we can make arrangements to pick the dresses up from them.
Oh, that's even better. So do you have people that come to participate and help you volunteer the day that you actually disperse of the dresses to the young ladies?
Yes, we have wonderful volunteers from the Boys and Girls Club of Southeastern Michigan. The members of the board, they come and they donate. The Salvation Army, they've had wonderful volunteers to donate as well. So it's a community event. One of a few community groups in my district also come out with their young people, which is a wonderful opportunity for young folks to get their community service credits toward their high school.
Right,
so
which they all have to have now.
Exactly, so they come out and they help as well. So it was a wonderful, wonderful event.
Now, so you say you also have the shoes, the jewelry, the bag?
Everything.
It's all, they can just come there like they're coming to a department store and have everything they need.
We have everything laid out by sizes, by colors, of the shoes laid out. It's been a very great community event.
Now, what number do they call if they want to donate and have you actually come pick up some items from us?
They can call my office at 313-224-0936.
And Belle of the Ball, that's what they say?
Belle of the Ball, the event is April 18th. We'll be setting up the beautiful room we turn into a little boutique on April 17th. And the 18th, the girls come and they can pick out a wonderful dress.
And you take donations up till what date?
Up until April 11th.
Okay.
We'll take donations.
So April the 11th, they can call your number.
Yes.
You will come pick them up.
Yes.
Or they can drop them off at your office.
Exactly.
And then you guys revamp the Girls and Boys Club into a department store. You don't have to have any prerequisites.
No.
Any young lady who needs a dress to go to a prom, they can come, try on something, and then they're ready to go.
They're ready to go. It's
Okay.
a wonderful event.
Now, do you work on that year-round?
We start about January.
Okay.
Because it's in April, so we start in January, going to different department stores, talking to the ladies in the community, and then by April, we're ready to hit the ground running.
Now, is this your nonprofit?
Actually, it's not a nonprofit. We have not
just
put it
do
in nonprofit. It's just something that I do to give back.
Okay, good for you. That's awesome because it's nothing better than to give back. And I'm sure after having your job all day and you work and you work and you're doing, to be able to go home and to have that to do.
It's wonderful. It's especially wonderful when you see the parents' eyes. They are so gracious and appreciative that they didn't have to spend all the money that it takes to do the prom these days, which is very expensive.
Now, do you go out to the schools to let them know you're there, or how does the word get out to the schools?
I have my staff contact all of the DPS schools as well as schools in the Macomb and Oakland County area as well.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I know we talked a little bit of politics, and now we have the good news with the prom dresses, and I'm sure it's going to be wonderful for you.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for tuning in this week for Real Women, Real Issues. I look forward to seeing you again, same place, same time, next week.